Happy New Year, Chip.
Hey. What's going on?
How you doing?
You know Oscar? He's my uncle.
Oh, Oscar the...
Oscar. The guy that lives in the camp. What's going on?
Is this your strip right here?
No.
No?
What is it?
That's
$1 million?
trash.
Is that your new pad, your beach pad?
No, he's repoing it.
Oh.
They sit there finding some.
That makes a pretty good shelter, right?
Yeah, if you keep it. Can do. Ah, no pun intended.
Hey, is that your guitar?
It's somebody's.
Oh.
It got thrown away too. Looks like it's cracked up here.
Oh, okay.
They put it on the bottom. That was nice of them.
So the police asked you to move and they're going to repo your beach pad?
Yeah, well, this is from the shelter.
It's from the shelter?
Yeah, because they threw all my stuff in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
And then you just wheeled it over here?
yeah.
Gotcha.
Everybody, it was like 3 people left. 3 other people left when they closed. So
Are they now officially closed?
yeah, but they didn't. I didn't get a housing, so they just returned me to the street.
They gave you this for your housing?
No, not really. But I don't know. Now I guess it was like I never was even there because they didn't give me no follow-up information or how to find out how to.
Why didn't they give you housing?
Huh?
Why didn't they give you housing?
They just.
You're too smart.
I guess, but no, I don't know how. I guess I don't know if I still have. Do I still have housing or not? Or I never met with any. They never had. Nobody ever even met with me. They had the initial orientation meeting with the worker there, and then the worker got fired or quit, and then I didn't meet it with any other worker, and I've been there a year. So,
I had a bag of beads
I don't know what to do.
stolen. And I was wondering if someone put them in there maybe, or... Did you find a bag of beads at all?
No,
Big-
I didn't look for them.
No, okay. All right.
Yeah. What next?
And what's next? Happy New Year.
Yeah. Well, you know, it sucks because some people got really nice places. Like one guy got a 2-bedroom house in Cerritos, 2-bedroom, 2-bath with a yard, and they paid for it.
By himself?
Yeah.
Wow.
$3,100 a month. But then he lost it after a week because he tried to sublease it. So I would love to have a 2-bedroom, 2-bath house in Cerritos because I could have grew weed in there and I could have been doing a good service.
Wow.
I don't know.
You're not a veteran, are you?
No, I was Job Corps. Is that considered?
I'm not sure.
I was too fat. They don't like fat people in the military. I did get a perfect score on the pre-ASVAB though. So whatever that means. Air Force would have been happy to have me, but I did get hired by the IRS when I was 20
To do what?
to catch all the mistakes.
Did you work for them?
They sent me the new hire packet after I did all the testing, and I didn't show up for work the first day. So I could be retired with a 25-year pension right now.
Mm. Do you regret not showing up to work?
Yeah, because what I didn't realize is that if you work for one branch, I'm sure they can send you to any other, if you wanted to transfer. Because I didn't want to do taxes or sit behind a computer. I worked for Arthur Anderson, a company that had a big scandal. And I worked for not Prudential, but one of those financial places. But no, I have a Job Corps that I did business clerical, so I could type 65 plus a minute.
Wow, that's pretty good.
And my 9 keys kind of sucking, but mainly I was like in school when I was in high school. I was in the high school paper and I wrote editorial cartoons.
Oh, really?
Somebody else illustrated them, and I did layout and design on the original Apple.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, and if I would have stayed with the computer thing, my dad got me a Commodore 64 when I was 5.
Wow.
Or 6.
That was from Radio Shack, right?
Yeah, well, it was the second personal home computer released to Apple II, and you had to to get a game on there, you had to program it yourself. So I was doing.
Hey, Dave.
Back then.
The famous photographer.
There he is.
He starts early.
Tell him to get a shot of me.
Hey, he's in here. He wants his photo.
Yeah, tell him to get a shot of me.
He wants a photo. In here.
Neutered and spayed. All right, we're almost out of here.
Maybe you need a 60-gallon bag.
Maybe I need a dump truck. Hey, look at this thing. What do you think that's for?
I think that's for a hair dryer. You put it at the end of a hair dryer, it's like a diffuser.
Oh yeah, because it does have.
It's kind of.
You're pretty smart there.
Yeah, my wife has one of those.
It makes it brush wire. Water does that.
Do you possibly have a can opener handy anywhere?
Do I look like I got a can opener?
You never know. It might pop up somewhere.
I just busted open on the water fountain.
Yeah, I will. I forgot.
See, I did a can of baked beans on it. Look at the water fountain. There's beans on the this one right here.
Oh, right here.
There's beans on around the. Because I took the bean can and I smashed it down on it, and it busted a big enough hole to drink it.
Wow.
But yeah, we're sitting here cleaning out.
Where are you gonna go?
I'm here.
Usually you have company with you.
They run off when there's something to do.
They leave you high and dry, huh?
They leave me something. I think I'm mostly frustrated. But it's shower day, if you notice over there.
Oh, yeah.
There's a shower trailer, and you kind of, I think it'd be better, a guy would do better just to sit, hang out at the shower line and just see what, see what what happens, and see what, maybe he can improve who he, tries to court or something. Cause,
Right.
If you're taking a shower, you might have a.
That's a good sign. So you gonna go over there?
Huh?
He said, let's go, Chip.
Oh, is he waiting there?
Yeah, he's waiting there.
I didn't know he was waiting there.
You're not going to leave, dog, because you got this big-ass trash can you're staying up in.
It's from the shelter.
It's not your shelter. The shelter was over there down the street.
I'm saying it's from the shelter.
So that doesn't mean it's yours.
Well, how do my stuff in?
Well, what stuff, dog? What stuff? What stuff? You know when you die, dog? You know when you die? You're not going to get to take any of this shit with you, dog. You know?
Well, I don't plan on dying anytime soon.
Well, why you have all this shit?
Why you have all your shit in there?
Dude, I got a backpack with my clothes and my dog's dog food.
Yeah, but you're always asking for a blanket, a pillow.
No, I'm not. Quit lying. Quit lying, dude. Just, why are you with the fucking big-ass trash can, dog?
Happy New Year.
Happy Year
That's
New.
smart technology. Smart technology.
shit.
Technology?
Yeah, how'd they dump this thing?
Guy.
He's been staying in there. He's been staying in there. That's the mobile home or tiny home. I guess it is a mobile home too. It's got wheels.
Well, I've had worse.
It's a tiny mobile home.
Hey, can you give me a hand? That's Ernie's hand.
Oh, you got 3 fingers there.
Yes, 4. That's Ernie from Bert and Ernie.
3 fingers and a thumb.
Yeah, he got caught stealing that thing. Yeah. All right. Oh God.
Yeah.
What happened to my friend in Vietnam?
What's that?
He only got 3 fingers now.
You lost a couple fingers in Vietnam?
He lost 1. No, I didn't lose any fingers.
Finger.
Can't help anybody?
Yeah.
All right, we're out of here.
Hey, when you come down here, Dave, I see you here early in the morning, and then I come back, and you're still here like 4. Like you're here all day.
Well, No, I mean, I come.
Do you go home and then come back?
I don't live that far away. I'm in Marvis, just
Uh-huh.
outside of Venice. But I come down here and walk all the time.
Do you stay all day or do you go home and then come back?
No, I go home, come back.
Oh, okay.
And every day is
Different.
different. I'm down here kind of early today. Watch the sun come up.
Yeah. It's nice that it's not foggy this morning.
Well, it's not too cold.
It's not too cold.
I'm not freezing my ass off. But
Right.
I'm a wimp when it comes to cold weather.
Right.
That's why when I was 17, I hitchhiked from Arizona to New York City.
Wow.
I slept on the streets in the wintertime with a Levi jacket.
In New York City? Wow, that must have been pretty tough.
Well, I found another shirt in the trash can, so I got 2 shirts.
So you were there for the winter?
This is all your stuff.
Yeah.
What did you go there for?
How did it end up in here?
I don't know. I was in a lot of trouble as a kid. And
Oh, it's just
hit the
Eric.
road.
Did you take your camera?
Yeah, just Eric.
I'd not done. But when I was in New York, though, I met this cute girl named Sandy. Let me play with hers.
Wow.
So I
Well, you got it, Don.
thought, this is cool. And even though I never finished high school, I have worked for Time Magazine and Newsweek and in the New York Times. I didn't work for them, but they published my picture.
And you've been all around the world on assignments, right?
I've been in a lot of places, big worlds. I haven't been all around it.
Will you still go around the world if somebody sends you?
Well, I'm going to go back to Haiti again.
Are you?
I've been there 7 times.
You've been to Haiti 7 times?
Yeah. And Haiti's gone absolutely insane now. But,
Can we see your Haiti photos on your website?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you have my card?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, you already did. Okay. Yeah. I photographed the president's funeral, the next president's wedding, his son became president.
Which president's funeral did you photograph?
Papa Doc's funeral.
Oh,
And some of the.
oh, I see.
Papa Doc was president, then
Oh,
he died, and his son took over at age 19.
wow.
And so I photographed his funeral. Then Baby Doc, I photographed his wedding. And he died just a couple of years ago, too. It's changed. You never know what's next.
Right.
Take this picture. I know you. Can I take your picture? Yeah. Hey, look at me. There we go. Perfect.
Come on down.
Strike a pose, Chip.
All right.
Last one on the roll.
Fun day. All right. All right. All right. There we go.
That was the last one? You gonna change how to roll?
Yeah. Another one here.
He started early this one.
I just think the old way.
Now, why don't you go to digital?
I don't know. I've just been doing black and white film and printing my own stuff. Just every roll of film I ever took.
It's expensive though, right?
I don't know. Yeah, kiss every roll. Nelson Rockefeller saw me kiss one of the rolls of film I took of him.
Oh, you kiss every roll
Kiss that.
before you put it in?
No, after it comes out.
Is that for good luck?
Yeah, just, I don't know, just this little habit I have.
Falling off pants.
You never know what's next. Starting at number 1.
How many pictures can you take on that roll?
36.
36.
Yeah. I
You-
roll my own film though, so sometimes it's 35, 37.
So you got to shoot sparingly.
But,
You got to shoot sparingly.
well, I mean, I always figure it's going to be like 35. And sometimes I have 2 extra, like today, I have 2 extra film.
You got 2 extra rolls with you?
What?
How many extra rolls do you have with you?
About, about 7 or 8.
Oh, okay. You're set then.
Yeah. Those cops doing.
What they ain't called my name yet over there?
Oh,
Look at the day of pink
Find
pants.
that guy you're looking for?
What's that? Hey,
Find
did
that
they
guy
call
you're
anybody's
looking
name
for?
yet?
I was just talking to the.
No.
Did they call anybody's name yet?
are you on the list?
Yeah. I'm 3rd on the list.
Yeah, he's still breathing. You know what's next?
You never know what's next here.
That's media news.
Sir.
First back.
Sir. LAPD. Yes, sir.
Weirdo. Drag him out of
Hey. Hello.
You alright? It's cold out here, isn't it? Try to grab a hot shower right there. They got the shower stalls right here.
Better than a cold shower.
It's true. Sir.
Trash bag.
Here's a chick. Sir. Hi.
Hey, do you have a card on you just so I can take a picture of it?
All right.
And I'll give it back to you. Because I have one at home. I just want
Come in
to
in
get
the
it on
sun.
here.
Trash bag?
Get out of the parking stall.
Trash
Don't want
bag?
anybody to run you over, okay? Alright, come get some sunlight. You're right here in the shade, you're just gonna get cold.
Right there.
Okay, this is...
Okay?
And you already got a card?
I got a card, but I just want to show the...
That's my twin daughter.
That's his twin daughters. You did it twice that night. This is his website, David Healy Photography. Check him out. He's a fantastic photographer.
Check me out, baby.
Are you single?
Yes, I am. I was married for years.
You're a
My
widow?
wife Died. I'm still old now. One more day in paradise.
Can I ask how old you are?
81.
81. Wow. You should get your exercise out here walking.
I was born in 1943.
1943.
I didn't get my exercise. I get on my walking.
How old did your dad live to be?
What? What?
You got your hearing aid on?
No, he lived. God, I don't remember how old he was. He was on in years, like my age. Or something.
You're in great shape.
So far. Yeah, you gotta be in good shape.
Did you celebrate New Year's?
I know the best defensive move there is.
Oh yeah?
If I get jumped,
Yeah, show me.
you know the best defensive
What?
move? You run like that.
Run, huh? Yeah, that's right.
That's why I'm alive today.
Yeah, have you gotten into some trouble on the streets with that camera, with people bothering you?
Yeah,
Yeah?
yeah.
People look at your camera and say, oh, that's,
Yeah, I've been in some weird places.
yeah.
Yeah.
How do you handle that?
Well, I
Just like that,
I
run.
just talk and I try to be friendly with people. And if I get jumped, I run.
Did they ever steal your camera?
What?
Did they ever steal your camera?
No, I never got one. I mean, I had some stolen from me.
Right.
Out of the car, kind of thing.
And if they steal your camera, it's the film you're going to worry about, right? Not the actual camera body.
Yeah. Well, it's both.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and yeah, I try to keep my film safe when I take it. So you never know what's next. Especially in Venice.
There's always something.
I love this place.
Do you ever like to walk into Santa Monica?
I did a whole series of pictures on the promenade.
Oh, okay.
It used to be really kind of a popular place.
Right.
Now it's just bullshit.
What about the pier? There's a lot of going on
I've
there.
been out there too.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I always like the promenade.
The promenade, yeah, I like it too.
But now parking up there is a pain in the
It
ass.
is. It is.
So I just park here and walk. Never know what's next.
Right. All right, let's go see what Chip is, how he's doing.
Good.
All right, good seeing you, Dave.
Good to see you. Thank you.
Do you have a wagon? Good morning. Happy New Year.
Hey, bro. Just stop right here. You only got one? One's better than none. With this bag,
So what's your New Year's resolution?
I don't know.
How about the downsize?
Yeah, my stomach.
Join the gym and start working out?
Yeah, that's what I need. I need a
Gold's Gym's right across the
Gold
street.
membership, and I need a apartment, Gold Gym membership, and a job. That'd be good to go.
You got a bicycle there and a Nishiki?
Yeah, Nikiki.
Is it working?
Yeah.
You fixed it, huh? Last time I had a flat tire, I believe.
Yeah, I just took a tire off another bike. You can't get attached to bikes out here. It seems like everybody just takes them.
Yeah. What kind of job would you take?
I would do the cleanup.
Oh.
I want to get on with the city eventually, and then my goal is to be on the arena floor when they do the Olympics, the torch ceremony at the Olympics.
You want to go see that?
Yeah, you can get in working for the city, or I could maybe start training for shot put.
Are you a good shot putter?
It's more technique than it is strength.
Did you do that in school?
No, I tried, but I think I'm more of a hammer throw guy.
Yeah.
I wonder how many pounds that hammer is.
I'm not sure.
They swing it, right? They spin
yeah.
it around and you let it go.
Yeah.
I think I'd be good at that.
Or the javelin?
No, just the hammer throw, because you spin around. I'm good at hula hoop, so I could just get the momentum built up. But that shot put is 16 pounds, and I think the world record's like 70 feet.
Wow.
So that's like throwing a bowling ball 70 feet, which is about 25 yards.
It's pretty amazing.
Yeah, I don't know. It's all technique, because I mean, I had a boomerang the other day.
Were you able to throw it?
Yeah, I threw it at night, and I thought it went off into the trees or something, because it took a while to get back. So I turned and took a step to walk away, and it almost hit me.
Yeah, so it did come back.
Yeah, but it was a big one, so they're fun. I should have gave it away.
That takes a special technique to throw it, though, right?
Well, just practice. Everything's practice. So that's why I'm good at this. I got a lot of practice.
Hey, have you seen any at nighttime? Any like UFOs in the sky or?
Well, they're doing this weird thing where they got a plane or something flies over and shoots a hologram of Jesus walking on the ocean.
Really?
Yeah, but it's a huge Jesus, but it's an obvious hologram because you can see the beam coming down from whatever it is. But it's kind of trippy. But I was just thinking what if they went to a third world country and beamed that down, and people would think Jesus was back, and I don't know if that's a good thing to hologram Jesus. I don't know. I think he's the hologram thing. I don't know. They had a Dio concert where they hologram Dio performing, and it's just too ooky.
Yeah.
Until they can get rid of the beam, I don't think they should mess with it. But the more and more you see technology going, it's almost like we already know all the things and what's coming and what's going. And are we really going into the future or are we going into the past? Because dinosaurs seem like more something that would have been here in the future.
Maybe it's cyclical.
Cyclical.
Cyclical, yeah.
Cyclical. Yeah. It would be. I mean, maybe I think that honestly, this is my whole take on it. And, if I'm Menza and smart guy, it might be something to it. I think that the Earth is the womb of the universe. I think it's the only place in the whole universe, the only place that sustains life, and that's what makes it that special. And if people knew that we were that special as far as the planet goes, then you have to start saying, "Damn, I'm really special." Because the motto of the country is what is it? Uno. What is that on the money?
In God we trust.
No, the Uno. The out of many. It's whatever's on the money.
I'll have to check.
But out of many, it's how you got to where you're at right now. So I think there's no other life in the whole universe. And me being Christian, I would say that an alien popping up would kind of go against Christianity, and the beliefs of the things there, because the Bible doesn't say there's things in outer space and all that stuff. But I don't think there is. Honestly, people say, "Oh, you're so smart, you can't believe that there's something else out there." No, that's how special that Earth is that it's the only place in the whole universe, I think, that sustains life, as we know.
And what do you think happens when you die?
Well, that's up to God. That's why you got to kind of hope you're in good terms.
So you think if you're good, you go to heaven. If you're bad, you go to hell?
Well, I think that if you're saved by grace, because nobody could do anything. I mean, humans are just not as pure as we like to think they are. But the whole point is that God made a perfect creation, but the human flaw is that it's cake and eat it too. It started with, you can have everything you want in the whole garden, just don't mess with this tree. Well, they wanted their cake and eat it too. And then it's like, it's all cake and eat it too. Anything is cake and eat it too. And that's where you getting people start doing woven things and it becomes iniquitous things and things. It's all a power struggle. People want a power struggle with God, of that they're in control and that they're manipulating and weaving and being the master. You know what I mean? And that's where it comes to that part. And I get it great, but I don't think anybody will ever be equal to or greater than God. And that's what happens on a daily basis with people in their minds, with their ego, with just their whole, whatever they got going on, you know what I mean? And sure, there's powers that be that are very, very, there's many of them. What is it? Cohorts? No, the amount of people that are going on the evil side is outweighing the good side. But who's to say what's good and evil? Because the people that are evil are just the same as the people that are good, because it's a choice thing. So we're equal. We make the choice. We're still equal. So you make a choice to go bad or good, whatever you want to be. But when it comes down to it, at the end of the day, to Jeffrey Dahmer, eating people was normal. And so that was a good thing for him, bad thing for whoever's getting eaten. And so what it comes down to is you just got to be somebody as an adult that owns your shit. Everybody takes a shit sometimes. You have a shitty day, do something fucked up, and you got to own it. And then you just, you got to make a gesture after that And you own it right away is the only way you're going to keep trust with anyone and keep with anybody. So you got to own your shit. You hit a car on accident, you own it. You know, and I see all these cars just drive off like that. So you got a bunch of people running around just making mistakes and always pushing it off on a scapegoat or blaming something else. It's not going to be good, you know. And so you just got to own your shit. Right now, the position I'm in right now is the position that I could have prevented. But does that mean I deserve to be in the position? Not necessarily, but you know, as an adult, more and more responsibility gets put on yourself to do things. And there's a reason I'm not able to maintain a place or be in a place, or you know, because obviously, why didn't I get a place? Well, because I guess I just didn't do whatever steps you're supposed to do. But was that my fault, or was that their fault, or was it anybody's fault? I don't know. The fact of the matter is that it's nobody's fault, and just a lot of times I do feel like I do things that put myself in a position of difficulty, because an intricate mind, a mind that's really smart, it's better with difficult things than simple things. What are you doing? Why would you walk where my bike is?
I was trying to get a drink of water.
Well, there's another water fountain right here.
You're kidding.
Dramatically,
right? No, I fell
you're dramatically incorrect. That's not grammatically, but dramatically. Why are you're washing your hand at the water fountain?
Yeah, there's beans in the water fountain.
Well, there's a whole sink over there to wash your hands in.
Okay, well, this works for right here, right now.
Well, if my stuff's there and you wash your hand, what's going to happen?
I don't think your stuff's getting wet.
Well, it definitely isn't getting wet if you don't do that. So look, it's dripping right on it. Your nice hand,
Look,
your nasty
jacket
hand.
is covered. I'm not
Why don't
very-
you just wait, and I'll move it and ask somebody
that works,
something.
That works. That
You
works.
know?
That works.
I mean, whoa, and then make a scene of it. Say, hey, can I get your water fountain so I can wash my nasty hand here?
It's all good.
Yeah. You can. There you go. Anyway, human behavior is never for sure what will it be, because we're unpredictable beings. So, at the end of the day, would you want me watching the kids or not? And if you could say yes to that, I feel like I'm not a bad guy. If you could say no to that, then I got to work on a few things. Because I would feel the same about if I seen somebody, and I would say that for my kids. I said, well, I want that guy to watch my kids. If I said yes, then that's cool. If I say no, then he might not be the best guy to be running around in the community. And I mean, look at Fabian here. He could watch my kids every day, and just because I know, you know, what kind of guy he is. And that's the way I look at it. It's like, do I want this guy around my kids? Yes or no? I don't know. Maybe people won't want me around their kids because I look crazy in them. But kids like crazy. My kids like me. I'm good for kids.
Hey, when was the last time you got a haircut?
2013, it was shaved all the way.
Wow, so it grew that much in...
11 years. It grows faster as it gets towards its end.
Oh, really?
Its demise. It's like, you know, it's like me. It's like hurry up and do a thing at the end. But no, I don't know. Hair supposedly keeps growing when you're checked out. So.
How about your nails?
Yeah, that too. But you know what I know about my nickname is Glacier. So.
Glacier?
Yeah, and they actually have a glacial pace because they move, and the actual glacial pace is the same as human fingernails.
Is
grow.
that right?
Yeah. So that's interesting.
That's interesting.
It makes it seem like glaciers might be toenails and fingernails of the earth.
Mountains too that move, right?
Yeah, those are possible. Because if we're from the earth, then we're all Earths. Like he's an Earth, I'm an Earth, and everything that's
Mother
Earth does and encompasses it, we're doing it inside of us. We're all just, you know, Earths. Where you're from, Earth.
Same thing with the universe.
Yeah. So I mean, we're all little Earths. The Earth. Look at the Earth like is it a dandelion that you blow and it goes everywhere?
Right.
Well, look at it like that. It's a dandelion. You blow it and those little pieces go everywhere. And the little pieces are going everywhere. Now, some little pieces need collected, some are nice to go everywhere. But I don't want to be a bad particle, you know what I mean? And we're all particles, so and I think I'm more of a radical, what do they call it, a radical?
Radical.
Like that's the thing that gets in you it doesn't really it's not on the side of anything, but it bounces around and says, hey, how you doing?
So are you afraid of dying?
I'm afraid of dying dying out of peace with things. you know, because if we can't, you can't be afraid of dying because you're gonna have to do it. So that's.
But you're at peace now, aren't you?
No, well, I mean, I'm not at peace with the fact that my kids don't know me and I don't know how they're doing, and you know that's important to me because that's all you got, you know, to really carry on. If anybody had to say, well, if you had to say what's the best indicator, you know, you live forever, and that would be, you know, through your kids, and then they, you know, because, you know, that's how you do it. But I don't know, this whole thing with dying and all that. It's like, great, die, whatever. If people sat around and worried about when they're gonna die, they might as well not even do anything. You know what I mean?
You don't worry about it.
I don't worry about it. I just don't want to. I've died before 3 times. So, and one was not by choice. One was by choice, and one was an accident. And so that's pretty much 3 ways you can go. And it taught me a lot because when the first one where it wasn't by choice and somebody checked me out, you had, you know, and they said, well, we're just gonna go ahead and take care of you. And you know, those 20 seconds were one of the toughest 20 seconds I ever had to go through because, you know, it's lonely. If you're not at peace and things.
Did you see the light in the tunnel?
No, I didn't see that. I know that the one time, I know I didn't have a heartbeat because the nurse, or not nurse, but the person in the ambulance, the lady, she said, I'm going to go ahead and I could see. She said, I'm going to go ahead and call this one. And she looked at her watch and said the time of death. And then they started talking about random whatever things. And I could see and I could hear, but I don't know where I was or what I was. But I knew I had a consciousness past, you know. And so what that taught me was that our consciousness it seems like our consciousness does carry on. Now, will it carry on in an animate or inanimate object? That's not up to us. And that's kind of where it got scary. And then I remember not too long after that, I was walking by Walmart and there was a fire hydrant sitting there on a hill by the store, and it looked pretty lonely. And it looked like a person that could be standing there and just sad, a sad person. And so I actually went over. I wasn't on drugs or anything. I just, from the experience I had from dying, I happened to go over and I just sat down next to the fire hydrant and I said, look here, buddy. Look at it this way. You gotta look at positive things. You're facing the sunrise every morning and not having to face the highway. And in a million years, did you ever think somebody come and have a conversation with you? And of course it didn't respond, and I didn't expect it to, but I just wanted that fire hydrant, if it was a person's consciousness upon it, and it was stuck like that, to be able to, you know, get some kind of, I said, you never know, something will work out. And after that, you know, I went back one more time, I think, and I left a tennis ball for it. And it's silly, and then people say, oh, you're nuts, or nuts, or nuts, or whatever. But if our consciousness does go on, and we don't get to choose where it gets placed, I mean, would you want to be, you know, that broken piece of glass on the ground? Would you want to be that palm tree? Would you? I mean, it gets real interesting after that. And I was happy after that experience, but then I realized the possibility of not being so lucky to be something, you know, nice to have. Because our consciousness, you know, hell to me would be just knowing you're by yourself. Like if I was stuck by myself, like it was just me and thinking about myself, and I had to think it, and there's nothing, nobody to talk to, and that would be pure hell for me. You know what I mean? And so I was thinking this also. What if my heaven was me and this girl I liked, and we were on an island, and we were there forever. Oh, heaven, heaven, heaven. But to her, that would be her hell. So which one gets our heaven? Which one? We could both get our, you know, at the same time. If she was going to hell, I don't know. I would hate to think that I was hell for somebody, but it's possible.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I don't know. You know, my utopian life would be, you know, Blue Lagoon, Brooke Shields and me just swimming around, and you know, those are the good days. But I don't think. I think at one time it was like that for people, but now with technology and, you know, people, you try to find uncharted land or places, and somebody might go to Hawaii and think it's going to be remote, and you get there and there's a Home Depot and a 7-Eleven.
Costco.
And
Have you been there?
No, I went to the Keys for the first time, Florida Keys, And I was expecting, you know, tropical paradise. And as soon as you get over the bridge to the first key, it's like Home Depot. And I'm like, this sucks. You know what I mean? So I'm sure there's places like that. Alaska here has a lot of but who wants to be in the frozen? You know what I mean?
Right.
So, but yeah, I don't know. So I mean, today, you know, every day's different. Today we're dealing with a pile. And is it a good pile, a bad pile? Would you want this pile watching your kids?
Well, how are you gonna move around with this pile? It's too much without a cart. You need a shopping cart.
No, shopping cart doesn't work. What I need is I'm gonna go through all my clothes and pick out the ones that for sure I can use and make sense. Because most of that's clothes. Because I just didn't do laundry and I kept getting more clothes, and so that's like years of clothes undone laundry. So, and I'm sure I don't fit a lot of the stuff anymore. So I'll get rid of the clothes first, and then all the other crap is just crap that, you know, I have certain hobbies. I like metal work and making things out of metal and stuff, so I have a lot of metal stuff. But I got a guitar there with no strings, you know. It's just, you know, people are gonna walk by and say, why do they got all their crap out here? Well, I'm sure they got crap in their place, if they have a place, you know. So it's not really crap, it's just, it's crap hay.
And then tomorrow's a cleanup, so they'll
Yeah.
come tomorrow and if I take it.
I know, you know, one of my most interesting things I find out here at the beach is they don't pick up the trash on the beach. They just cover it with sand. So maybe I'll just drag it out to the sand and cover it. And then it'll be a treasure for some guy 100 years from now, down, out. You might find...
Like a time capsule.
Yeah, I don't know. No, I wouldn't do that. But, you know, if somebody was smart, they would dig a nice pit and put a tarp over it or something, and then put a light layer of sand, and nobody would ever know there. Just it's underground.
And you can live there.
Yeah, you can live there. And you,
Like a bunker.
yeah, a bunker. I mean, there's gonna be a time when the bunker might make good sense around here, you know. Especially LA. LA's a big target for everything, and right now Venice is a big target for, you know, people on the streets because it's always been like that. I mean, Abbott Kennedy, the guy that founded it, he had a tent city here, you know, for down and out people. So, but you know, if nobody cares about that, it's just all about the new way, and the new way is, you know, it's just a big separation from. I mean, I get it. I mean, if I'm driving a Ferrari and, you know, I got on a white outfit going to play tennis at the, you know, with somebody, you know, special, I don't want to encounter possibilities of dirt or chaoticness or things that, you know, get associated with the home. I wouldn't want to be a part of that. So I do support like separation of the, you know, anybody that wants to be on the street to be in a certain area. You're still outside, you know, still get things, but you know, almost like they need like a homeless Disneyland, and maybe Disneyland would be good for that because I hear that place isn't that special, but I don't know. It's in the middle of the ghetto. Again, I know that. What's this guy doing? What's this guy doing over here? See, like, okay, look at this guy. And you don't have much, right?
Right.
But is he sleeping comfortable? I mean, if you look at my stuff, I got comforters, I got pillows, and I got all the stuff that you could be the most comfortable horse in the world. But, you know, I make a point to do that because it is what you make it all the time. And the only bad part about having all that stuff is you might have a guest, but she doesn't want to, like, help with anything. She just takes off and finds another. And I get it. I mean, that's the way to do it. You just take off and go to another person that doesn't have to figure out something, or they don't have to go get more drugs, they don't have to go get dinner, they don't, you know. And I really thought maybe I'd find a special person, put myself in this predicament, because I feel like in this predicament it's going to be hard to have somebody that likes you for what you got. You know what I mean? They're going to like you for you, obviously, but they still find a way to use you out here. All these girls, they're still using the crap out of me because they use my time and effort, and that's valuable. I put a lot of time and effort into things.
Right.
What are you gonna do?
Right. And that down jacket looks pretty warm.
Yeah, this is actually a woman's.
Oh yeah.
But it's a 2X, and I think women's clothes is better for some reason. I don't know if I have a feminine build, but I don't know. I don't mind it being a woman.
You can't tell.
But yeah, this is the end jacket out here.
Yeah. Is it pretty warm?
Yeah. It was warm. Last night got cold to me.
Yeah, it was cold.
I don't know. I feel like last night was one of the colder nights.
What do people do when it rains?
It doesn't rain much here. It's why they're here. Like the reason for the homeless coming here is it's the best weather in the country. Now, if I know I'm going to be on the street, then do I want to stay in Manhattan? Do I want to stay, where I want to be? I mean, if you can't have nothing, at least have the best weather. Because there's people there's a billionaires that live in Qingdao, China, and it's cold as hell there, and they'd rather be on the beach. You know what I mean? So it's just a matter of what's important to you. You'll make a point to have it in your life, but sometimes what's important to you it's a more difficult path. You know what I mean? So being in good weather is important to me. Eating's important to me. Obviously, I have no problem eating here.
You go to the Roses, Bread and Roses?
I just do the trash thing, and it's almost like I eat better from the trash because I would just eat the same thing every day that was cheap. Here I get to eat Erewhon things and
certain trash cans you go to?
Yeah, I go to trash, but I've been on the streets long enough that in human behavior, human psychology, you can tell what's edible, what's not, and what makes sense to eat, what doesn't. And I've never got sick once from stuff, and it's just a matter of using your brain to say, oh, this is good, this is good. I mean, there's such good. There's 3 days in a row I had different kinds of cheesecake.
Really?
Yeah, I mean nobody's eating as good as me.
Where'd you get the cheesecake?
From somebody threw it away. I mean, it's like that's the thing. It's like maybe I'm smarter than most people would realize. Because I mean, if I'm eating better out here than I would, if I was taking care of myself, then maybe that's why myself is out here. I mean, good. I mean, I just had a prime rib sandwich last night.
You gained 20 pounds being homeless.
Sandwich, even if I had a bunch of money. Hey, get out of my stuff! Get out of my stuff! Out of that stuff! No, that's my stuff. Your whole picking up stuff close to my stuff, that hustle is over. It's an obvious thing. The reason you don't have stuff is you don't make the point to have stuff. You asked me for a blanket this morning. You've had 50 billion blankets given to you. You don't keep any of them. So don't ask me for something that you don't want to be responsible for. I don't like that. You don't want to be responsible for it. Don't put it on me for you to have a blanket. You don't even like me. You don't even kiss me. You don't do nothing to me.
No, all of a sudden, no.
No, you just ask me for stuff. I mean, you can do whatever you want, but I want you to do better. When you came back out here, when you just got back out here, you were doing good. You're keeping yourself nice and clean and everything. So, I mean, I hate to see you in this condition, because she is a pretty girl. She's nice, but then I don't know what happens. I don't. Maybe somebody could say the same thing about me, but I mean, I don't know. You just have to care, really. And I care, but I care way more about other people than I do myself. Is that a bad thing? That's not necessarily a bad thing, but I should, dedicate more time to myself, obviously, or I wouldn't have this situation. But who knows, I'm not sick right now. My leg's healed up. That was an open wound for 4 years. I kept getting infection and stuff like that, and it's been tough, just maintaining a mindset that allows you to be positive and productive. I know, but people have been great. I mean, there was a guy came up and gave me $20 that saw me on one of your clips or whatever, and I thought that was pretty cool. And he told me the same thing. He said, you should get a page or whatever it's called.
Your own YouTube channel.
Yeah. But, I mean, I would get it. I just need, I'm like one of them starlets that need somebody to do everything on that end for them.
A manager.
I could just be me, but yeah, a manager. But the managers, they can get pretty tough on their people, because the managers obviously managing and knows what's important, put time and effort to, and so if I had a director, I could be a great actor, and not an actor, but just be a great thing to entertain. You know what I mean? And so I need to, and I thought the right woman would be a good director, but I think the right woman would be more like I think she would just be more of a supporting actress. I mean, but the director would be like a mentor type, or maybe George Lucas would be interested. George, can you be my mentor? You're a genius. So.
Okay, Chip, good catching up with you. So your shower should be coming up here soon.
Yeah, I probably already got skipped.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. They're gonna direct me towards the Petco where you can. In Venice they have a place. You know, there's a place where you can take your dog and wash it in a big thing. And,
Yeah.
And it's like doing your laundry but doing your dog.
Right.
I wonder if I could go and have somebody put me in there.
Do you?
Yeah. I mean, what would they have a problem with the person getting in there? And I mean, I'm not. I mean, I am kind of feral. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe I need adopted by. If they had adoption, like, you know, that'd be cool. It's like they have adopt a mile. Why don't they have adopt a bum? You know, I don't know. There should be a reality show that's, you know, they have I love that show with that guy that does bar
Rescues.
bar rescue. They
that's
need
a good
that for people out here, and the same guy could even do it. He'd kick you in that. Come on, get off the ground. What are you gonna do? And
Tough love.
Yeah, it'd be
Reality show.
Bum rescue.
Starring Chip Monk.
No, I would. You know, there's this guy that's on TV that he seems a little, you know, on the sugary side, but he's famous. He's that guy. Is his name Paris or his name's?
Oh yeah.
It starts with a P.
I think it is Paris.
Is it Paris?
Yeah.
There's this guy and he's just smiling all the
Yeah.
time. I'm kind of like that.
Yeah,
guy.
you're like him.
Yeah, I'm flamboyant. Yeah, but I don't think, you know, just because you know what I get a trip out of, just because everybody wants to associate. If I wanted to be feminine and put on a skirt and run around with a skirt today, or put on fingernail polish or whatever that is, it's automatic people want to associate that with your sexual preference. And
Right.
That's stupid even to make sense of why. I mean, but people do that. I mean, if I wear a skirt, does that mean I want to be with a guy? No.
Right.
It just means I'm a confident guy some girls like it, and I don't know, but I don't care about all that. I don't care if I don't care what people think. As long as it's respectable. I mean, I can wear a dress respectably, shave my legs, you know, whatever. I did Tina Turner. What's that got to do with for a talent show? Shave my legs, put on the fishnets, and did the whole thing, and I won. So.
Hey Chip, the police just showed up over there for the cleanup. I gotta go over there and film that real quick.
Oh, they're doing cleanup over there?
Yeah. I'll catch up with you in a minute, okay?
I don't know what they're expecting about my stuff, but
They're not doing this part. They're only doing those though.
they're doing this tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow they're doing this tomorrow.
Today's Thursday.
Yes. You wanna sign out?
How do I sign out?
Say
Say something.
thanks for watching.
If you can't get it, I don't know what to say. I mean, I'm not an actor, but I would just say I need like a trademark thing. I say, huh? Like the champion guy still hasn't showed up.
You should fill in for him.
No, I need my own thing.
All right, to be continued, Chip. Good seeing you. Happy New Year.
Chipian.
Peace. All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Are they here to take this?
Where's Contreras at?
I haven't seen her in a long time.
Maybe she's on maternity leave.
Maybe.
She'd make a good mom. I got her to smile before. She's nice. But she's got to have that sternness for her job. So.
Did she give you a hard time?
Yeah, she does, but I can tell it's out of
Tough love.
Yeah, tough love.
Well, it looks better over there, Chip. You kind of covered it up.
Well, out of sight, out of mind. I mean, would you rather look at a blue thing or all that crap?
Yeah, that's better. What kind of tarp is that?
That's a car cover.
Oh, car cover.
It's insulated.
Oh. So if it rains, you can sleep under that,
It
right?
was at the shelter. I don't know who had it or where it came from. But now it looks like, now if I just had a vendor booth, I could put an easy up in front of it and call it.
Maybe you could, yeah. Or you could also perform, your drums and sing your songs.
Sing my song.
All you need is a bucket,
I didn't know I
right?
had songs.
You told me.
Yeah, but they're not. They're always going to be improv.
Well, that's okay. I bet you can make good money doing that.
Yeah, I did improv opera. I called it Impropera. in San Diego.
Really?
Yeah, in San Diego, gas lamp district, and
How'd it
go
go?
around in a suit, and people would sit outside and eat. Big things sit outside in that district, and so I'd go to stop at tables along the sidewalk in my suit, and I'd ask them if they wanted to hear some improper, and I would just, you know.
Can we get a sample?
Yeah, I guess if you got some. Here, I'll do it right here.
Should we go in the shower?
No, I was just gonna do it right here, and you got some echo here.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go in there. This does kind of look like what's that place in Australia that they do the concerts at? The big shell thing.
Yeah.
All right. This is like, come on, say. Okay. Let me warm up. There you go. Now, I like you could do Italian style or Russian style. I'd probably do Russian style. I've been working on that stuff. I'm just gonna post up here. Okay, here we go. Give me a count in. Hold on. Just, all right. Count me in.
3, 2, 1.
Hold on, we got a loud car.
Okay. Did you get lucky with those tickets?
I just find them and check them because people throw them away all the time.
Okay.
Count me back in.
3, 2, 1.
Can you get away from the door, please?
I'm singing an opera.
I know, just get away from the door, though.
That's not very nice.
I'm asking nicely. You can get away from the
You don't want to hear the opera?
door. No, sir, I don't. And that's private property on that where you're at. So,
Okay, so I thought it was an auditorium. My bad.
thank you very much.
See?
That was good though. That was a rich
I
voice.
hit the area as you go.